This was kind of in the era of the golden oak look in our area here. All the flooring, cabinetry, and trim, railings, everything was the golden oak. But it's kind of outdated now. We get a lot of clients looking to get into more of the deeper floor colors, and the wider cabinetry is painted. And that's where we all started, right there.
Now, what type of cabinets do you have in here?
What we did is we put in showplace cabinetry around the perimeter of the kitchen, and it's an antique color, antique white with a glazed finish. Brightens up the kitchen. We just love it.
I really like the knobs and pulls on these cabinets. What type are they?
The Trevi knob collection from Top Knobs, and it's in the German bronze color.
Now, you mentioned to me earlier these are quartz countertops, so what type of pattern was it?
Cambria Berwyn countertops.
You guys did a nice job with the lighting. I'm looking around here and I can see it everywhere.
What Bob did, which was really neat, was you can turn on just the upper cabinet lighting, the LED, or just the lower toe kick lighting for in the evening to just light that up, or you can have both.
Beautiful contrasting island. You got the Thermador stainless steel appliances. Kitchen's gorgeous.
That's the beverage center that Linda designed to make it look like furniture. And we had this set back, the 12-inch cabinets above, and the lowers are the 24-inch cabinets.
This was a wing wall that came out over here.
You moved the doorway over?
There was, yeah, a wing wall came out here, and then the upper pantry went along here, and the door was alongside that. So we shifted the door over in order to incorporate in this 12-inch depth cabinetry here with the upper. On the reverse side of that is the laundry room that was also part of this project, and we'll see why that was moved over. This was a built-in typical cabinet back in the day with just 2 bifold doors on. But by pushing everything over and moving this door with the pocket door allowed us to get a more desirable and more modern seat bench area here with a full pantry, incorporated in all the electric for charging areas. And this one here before in the laundry room, we just had your typical freestanding slop sink that you see in a normal utility room. So now we incorporated in the built-in, the actual stackable washers and dryer, and still have a pantry on the other side. Up above here was a clothes chute that comes from the second floor master. And because of the construction of the second floor joists, it had to be out from the wall. So what we did is we lined that with a custom sheet metal chute and was able to bring and custom make on the job site the same material of the cabinetry and offset it to blend in so it looks like a piece of built-in cabinetry.
Well done. So what kind of flooring do you have in here?
This is the LVT vinyl planking. I believe it's in the gray, antique gray color, and it works out great for utility and mudroom areas, and it's a waterproof floor, interlocking floating floor, which wears very nice, 20 mil. They had a very nice hutch, freestanding hutch here, which displayed all their china and crystal here, but they decided they'd like a little more built-in application. And I actually think it turned out really nice. We have a lot of glass display with the distorted clear glass. All the colors, once again, were picked out by the owners here. I think they did a fantastic job. And in this particular one, we took the center drawer base out, pulled it from the wall so we could create that unique top with an OG edge on it, and kind of gives it a little detail, makes it look a little more built in and custom.
They added LED lighting in all of this, which you're able to see the dishes and the light filters through, and it just fills the room with enough light to enjoy your dinners and your evening. You're able to have that buffet right there that you're able to place your items on there, so you're not running back and forth from the kitchen. And like I said, they did a great job.
You know, just your typical tub that you see that you incorporate in the shower, and they're usually only 32 deep. By grabbing the foot out of the bedroom adjoining that, we were able to put some depth into the shower and kind of get away from the confined area, which I think turned out fantastic. The choice of tile they collected, that's an actual 3-inch by 12-inch individual tile with the accent border. The niche also, we have a double shelf niche in this one incorporated in. And we have the seat with the removable personal bar. The glass enclosure is all 3/8 tempered glass with the oil rub bronze finish on it.
All right, and then on the flip side, we have
Same countertop that is also in the shower. We have a very nice tower that allows us maximum storage in the bathroom. I love how the dark candle lights kind of contribute and tie in with the wood in the cabinets, and I really wanted the oil rubbed bronze throughout this bathroom. And it's a great contrast with the colors. It's not too dark, but it's beautiful. One thing I knew I really wanted in this bathroom was linear tile, and it was brought up by one of the KLM designers to consider glass linear tile, and really it makes a difference with, you know, the lights on versus lights off, and the colors both tie in nicely with the shower, which lines the upper border, but also behind as a backsplash for the mirrors. When the light comes in, it just hits the glass and lights up the entire room. It's really, really beautiful.
We had a vanity that went across about, just a little over 60 inches. And to the left of that was an entry going into the master walk-in closet. So when we first approached it, they basically knew that we were going to take and move a different entry into the master bedroom, which would allow us to run 114 inches of vanity here with top. With a center tower, a good sized one. And as you can see, we accomplished it. It worked out great. Another thing over here was a very confined shower. It was only 30 some inches in width, and depth was pretty close to that as well. And to the left of that was a built-in cabinet with a small little 18-inch door on it. And how we were able to enlarge our shower here and incorporate our closet into a separate area where the toilet was there, which allowed us to get a 60 by 60 shower. And we have all the shower heads, we got the rain head, we got the personal bars. We were able to incorporate in a seat and a very large, generous niche in the wall as well. Carried the same planking floor here, just a little larger dimension here. A wood-looking porcelain tile. It just finishes and shows very well and very durable. We also, underneath here, we have the heated electric matting, and it all works off of a programmable Honeywell thermostat where you can set your lifestyle in to have any function you'd like. This is a 15-inch deep upper tower cabinet here, and with a 15-inch, everybody kind of knows it mounts to the board. You'd be 15 inches onto your countertop. In this case, we had the bordering closet behind us. So what we did is we buried 3.5 inches of this cabinet into this wall cavity. But by doing that, we incorporated in and gained a lot more surface area here for the makeup area. Over here we have a soaking tub, which was back in the day was all built-in Whirlpool tubs, and I repeatedly hear that people think they're great but never used and take up a lot of space. So we were able to pull that out and put in a new modern soaking tub, and this is one of the larger ones. This is a 66 in length. What we did is not really circled the wall behind it, but we ovaled the wall to match the footprint of as close as we could to the tub so it fit in dimension it. And as we did that, then we were able to incorporate in that granite matching countertop. And underneath the ledge of the countertop, we have a strip of lighting, but it's multi-lighting. It's many different colors. It's got patterns to it. And after sunset, this bathroom really turns into a whole new creation, and it's more personal.
it is beautiful. I love it.
Linda was great in the showroom, our designer, and we picked out all you know, the cabinetry and the flooring and everything. But when you really get down into the trenches, and when they're here and they're building and they're measuring, and well, what about this? And what do you think about this? Could we do this instead? Bob was always there, and he's like, we can make it happen. We can make it happen. And that's what I love so much about this project, because it was a huge project and it really wasn't stressful because you had so many options that they were willing to work with you. And everything turned out great and phenomenal.